What's up guys, it's Dizzy doing a little Manosphere Joker video. Today got through some trials and everything I was talking about in the last video. Like a friend came through and just little doors opened. Like it's funny, like you're on the threshold to things and then something just appears. But yeah, to get on to like the Manosphere thing, like I was watching I was watching some videos about the narcissist thing and how like you have to get out of there as soon as possible. But like I've noticed it's like a personality type. It's like once they've got you down as something, like they've got this little script that they've built beforehand. It's like but the world doesn't work like that, but they live inside a script. They think they're so certain of it, you can't convince them otherwise. Like you can't if they misclassify you, you know, if they misclassify you, don't try to interact anymore, because all that will do, especially with an egotistical person, like don't try to any interaction after that, because all that does is fuel. Like they can take any explanation or anything and they'll reframe it to fit their story, so it's just pointless. And I noticed this because from before, like when I'm getting pretty good at leaving quick now as well when I spot that. Like if like one girl that I was with before, it's like she and I definitely fit the Joker. Like I think I am the Joker, like the archetype, like the card type, because she comes in with this little script, right? But it didn't reveal itself like too obvious in the first one or two visits, but like they were like ego walls. Like you do something like kind, and or just, you know, kind, like give them like a cough sweet because they're ill or something, and they'll like kind of like turn it down, or like what's the word, like diminish it somehow, like, oh, that's not the flavor I like, or something like that. And you just see the mannerisms, the facial, like it's like, oh yeah, right, like they think they've got you in this category, like you're trying to manipulate through the kindness, and you don't have to validate your kindness. So anyway, like she's got this script in her head that she's going along with, you know, and I just show up like genuine. And then but the funny thing is I just did my thing, and like I just completely wasn't going by the rules that she was like trying to impose on me. And it's like ChatGPT said, like he's making up the rules as he goes along. And as soon as like I realized, oh, she's just leading me on, like I was out to her then, because it was funny, because I was like, oh, just calmly, I was just like, because I was confident anyway, you know, I wasn't reacting or anything, and I just happened to say, you can do whatever, and that like completely collapsed the script. And then I was gone then, and you put the boundary in place then, and you don't go back on it, because otherwise, you know, it just starts again. But yeah, it's funny. And yeah, I can't decide who I am, like, from, like, I mean, I know I'm like the Joker, you know, the Joker is constantly like, well, not constantly, but switching. It's like I'm in the shop just now and I just decide to do something kind for someone because I see this old lady like struggling to get something off the shelf, like she's reaching up, and I just thought, hang on, I'm tall, and I got it for her down. But yeah, I suppose that's pretty harmless, but in more serious interactions you've got to be careful because people take it as they take it as like weakness. So I'm like, one minute I can, like, when there's people coming up trying to, you know, there's people out in the street, like I told you, there's like women here, they'll be like randomly come up to you on the street and say, oh, we can go for a coffee. Like, that just doesn't happen. If something fast happens like that, there's a catch. So like I'm switching between like detached, where I'll walk away when I spot something, you know, someone coming to try and prey on me, and then I'll switch, like I can't decide, like I'll do something nice for someone, but it's all, you've got to put it in context. That's the thing. Yeah, and when that girl came back, because they come back to try again, she came back like 5 months later, the cheek of it, off a different number, and I just calmly, you know, I didn't block straight away, I ignored it, obviously, the message, and then a week or so later I just updated my avatar to my like Joker jacket with like a female Joker and a Cupid Joker and a normal Joker, like that, and you know, it's like symbolism. It's like I'm looking for someone, like someone that's not flipping calculated all the time, you know. I don't want someone that's like miserable, you know. I can do nice things and I can choose not to, I suppose I want that in a woman as well. If I notice any of this script business, straight away I'm going to be out. I'll know straight away when I see like when I see that dynamic going on, like I suppose, I don't know, if I was like late to the party on that one, like other people might have noticed it sooner, but I did notice it, like it changes people. Like I see like the pain in some guys' faces on like the manosphere videos. That's the thing, you don't want it to turn you bitter. Like I see guys and they've been through a similar situation to me. They're describing the exact same things, and I can see the pain in their face and recognize it, but just don't let it, you can't let it make you like flipping, you can't let that show. That's what I was going to say, my best friend as well, we're best friends for a reason. Like we've stuck thick and thin, like two birds of a feather, like for like 20 plus years. I'm just saying, he said that, like, don't post stuff on your Facebook if you're being like you know, treated badly by a woman or anything. And he never does that. He's got skill, man. He's got skills, and he's exactly the same as me. He's like calm, and you know, he just does his own. He stays away from drama. Oh, another thing I was going to say is, like, yeah, people usually do kind things for like certain reasons. Not always. Sometimes there's no strings attached, which you've got to know that, and that's how people get misclassified. Like what was I going to say? Usually they either do it, for example, they want you to like subscribe to like some cult that they're in or some group that they're in. Usually they'll do that. They'll like love bomb you because they think they've got you hooked. Like you couldn't just be there because like you're generally open to friendships with people. Like so like as soon as they notice that you think for yourself, that all that will end. Then it's like control disguised as like benevolence, and I don't just find some group or something on the internet and put it on as a suit. Like I'm building my identity from scratch, like from experience, and like my personality will match like the Joker archetype, and or sometimes I've got a Riddler mentality. That's how I can make a clean cut. When I notice my kindness being exploited, the Riddler steps in and makes a clean cut pretty quickly now. Like I've learned to balance these two aspects of myself. Like I'm rambling on, digressing a bit, but this is how I do my like Joker vlogs. Yeah, what else what are the reasons that people do kind things for? It's like yeah, that's a pretty easy one to spot, like with like these religious things and these evangelist groups and stuff and cults. That's a pretty easy one to see. I knew that from like a long time anyway. Things could stop at any moment when they realize that you think for yourself. And women will do, you'll see things moving fastly and you'll think, oh, this is good. Yeah, they'll do nice things for you, like they'll put things on the table and stuff, things that they know you'll like. Obviously, like that's why you don't rush into things quickly. Like if that comes on the table quickly, just saying I'm on NoFap, that men's discipline thing, where like intimacy comes on the table quickly, that's a bad thing. That's a red flag, because as soon as you start enjoying it, don't let your guard down. As soon as you start enjoying that, then they've got their hooks in you then. And that kind of happened with my uncle as well. That happened with my uncle. Like he's in the same boat where he's getting guys are thinking, oh, I've got, they become reliant on that, and you can't, because they can take it away from. That's not a comfort for you. They can take that away, and they probably know it, and they know it as well. So that, like, I seen that affecting like my uncle, because and I noticed they'll get you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Like another manosphere vlogger was saying this in a video earlier, and I was like, yeah, because it got my uncle to do like drugs and stuff. Like, I'm shocked at it, because I wouldn't have expected because he was quite reputable as well. He was like a politician sort of thing, and just trashy. You know, you want that traditional kind of woman. Well, I do anyway. You know, dresses modestly, but is also like warm and stuff as well, and funny. You don't want someone that's like calculating and controlling. I don't anyway. And I don't want someone that's reckless and doing like things like that, like drugs and stuff. I want someone that's gonna do like you know, innocent kind of things, like go into the cinema. And some women don't want to do that. They just want to party all the time. Like I want to do like decent things. That's how I describe it. You know, you can go for drinks occasionally, but that shouldn't be like your day-to-day thing that you're doing that you're looking forward to. Personally, I think you're just trying to like numb yourself with excitement, bad sort of excitement. It's the same as all these other things like the internet sites that guys are going on. It's all like numbing yourself, not your higher self, not the best you could be. So yeah, we all go through struggles, but I haven't turned to anything like that. I haven't cracked and gone in, like I've been in high discipline mode through like extreme sort of like uncertainty and things like that, and I'm hoping I'm going to come out the other side soon. Like I'm doing my vlogs every day. This is quite a long vlog, Joker vlog. Hopefully it's got something interesting that people will take from it, but it's like impromptu. That's how I do these things, the Joker ones. Obviously not scripted. I don't fit into anyone's script. There's other people like me out there as well, in the manosphere. I suppose I'm getting more of a sense as well, like when you get like involved or you get like interest from a woman, you can notice like if there's feeling behind their thoughts as well. And they'll be like open about their interest as well. But when you notice someone that's like they're not paying attention to you, or they can be nice 1 minute, and which is fair enough, but if you see them like drifting off into like you can't reach them, that's a bad sign, because they're I wouldn't say they've got an agenda, but they're just they're not in line with you. And then you've got the other type where you can see they're like calculated, or they're trying to analyze you, and they've got this script in their head. That's another type. Because I've dated a lot of different types, and then there's just like the kind of sneaky type. It'll be like fun, kind of like it'll be good for a bit, and then something like will just happen, like they'll just pull something sneaky, like out of nowhere. There's that type as well. I'm just describing the different types. That covers the major ones, I think. Anyway, it's coming up to like 20 minutes now. I've just got a few thoughts out. I run these through ChatGPT and then just upload what I can. I was trying to do a bit of bit extra videos today because I missed yesterday, and I want to try and go full throttle. I haven't shaved today either. I came out quickly this morning because I was hungry and didn't do anything yesterday. I suppose I've got to get back and relax a bit, sort myself out, stay contained. Like, I come out for walks, which is good for men, I think, for mental health. Like, you don't have to interact with anyone. Like, it just changes scenery, and I'm telling you, if you stay in, you'll like ruminate on bad things. You have to pull yourself up. If you're still moving, you see life is still moving. It's still moving towards your goal. Alright, peace. Manosphere Joker.